What is up, y'all? What is up, y'all? We are talking about power. Look, I ain't even unbraid my braid after I took my scarf off, y'all. But we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it this afternoon, this evening, rather. If you are on your commute home, just listen to me in the car. If you're getting your meals ready for Friday night, just listen to me on the TV. Put me up in that algorithm, y'all. That's what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to like, share, and get it out because I'm on the air, y'all. So that's what I want y'all to do. So we're talking about Power Force. We're doing the trailer breakdown. We're gonna go through it. I'm gonna give y'all some predictions, even some of the predictions that I did from last year. So I'm about to let y'all know what I think may or may not happen and what's quite possible. But before I start, let me just see who's in here. And I could say what's up to them. What's up, Jeremiah? What's up to Marcus? What's up with Chandra? Hey, Tyria. So I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel. We're gonna go through the trailer, we're gonna break it down and discuss it. So here we go. I'm waiting for this thing. I don't know. I've been having problems with my technical issues, but it's coming. Just give it a couple of minutes. So let me just see who's here. Let me just see who's here before we get it in. What's up, Detroit? So like I said, I'm doing a trailer breakdown. I'm waiting for the actual trailer to come up so we could like discuss it. And I'm gonna pick it apart, pick the clips apart, and we'll discuss what will probably be. So they talking about they can't keep going to war with the other side. But Tommy has a strategic plan. Hopefully it's better than last season. Hopefully the writing is better. Hopefully, because from what I'm hearing, who we got on board this time, we're gonna have some intriguing storylines as well as a lot of action. So, I'm prepared for it. I'm ready for it. So now we see that the first thing they talk about is who do they have to go up against? The biggest connects in Chicago. Who are the biggest connects? It's the Flynn family as well as this new guy. And who is he? Who is Miguel Garcia, y'all? Miguel Garcia is muscle and he's the kingpin. I believe he is with the cartel. So we're gonna have some cartel action here, and they're not playing. So he's gonna have to deal with Miguel Garcia as well as dealing with Walter Flynn and the Flynn family. So he's gonna deal with them too. So do y'all think that this Miguel Garcia character is gonna be a real threat, or do you think he's gonna be a real threat? I feel like he's gonna be kind of sort of like how Lobos was in a playful manner when he does with this whole thing with Eddie did, because I don't know if y'all people did this guy hand and free on, let it freeze, and then hit it with a mallet, like he hit it with the hammer and broke it off. Dude used the hand, he used the mallet, but look, he got the idea. Y'all got the idea. You get it. Anywho, he might be a threat. Do y'all still think it's a possibility of any of the theories that I did discuss last season will come out? I feel like it might be a strong guess on it because now that they have new writers. Because remember last season, do y'all remember my Paulie theory? It was a theory about Walter Flynn's guy, his right hand man, and now the feds was questioning him. And keep in mind, I brought up his son. I'm gonna put the link of that video, of that theory video, in the description, as well as the relationship theory, because I still strongly believe that Tommy Egan is related to the Flynn family. I always said this. They're related by marriage. Kate Egan, she's related to these people. Y'all don't want to believe me, but keep in mind, we never found out who was paying that nursing home bill. I do believe it was Walter Flynn. I believe, like I said, she was disowned because she had JP. You know, JP she had a baby with a black man. So I believe I believe the Flynn family disowned her. And that's why she was up in New York. You know, she went from Jersey to New York. You know, she was working at the little the little strip clubs in Atlantic City. That's how she met Tommy's father. Okay, so that's where I'm going with that theory. Okay, so let me look at the chat. Moochie, I hope we get a backstory about Paulie and his son Andre. Yeah, so DeMarcus, I don't know if you remember that video I did with the theory video. If I said if Paulie's son comes back and you see him all cleaned up and he's working alongside his father, y'all know he's the rat. Remember, this was what I said last year might happen, and I said it's gonna take time to manifest because remember they're gonna have to clean this guy up, get him sober, because remember he was homeless down there, and and Paulie was going down there to give him money. So that's a great possibility of that happening. So now we're gonna move on to I want to focus on the Flynn family right now. It looked like they're gonna be in kind of shambles. And you know why I say that? Because they're not on one accord. They're not on one accord. What's up, Tamika? Look, hit me up if you want to come through. Boo. Anywho, I just this is like a spontaneous thing, and I know everybody's busy with their things. So what I was gonna say is, as far as Victor, he's Victor Flynn. He's mourning. He's angry. Is he angry at his father or is he angry at Tommy? I feel like he should be angry at Walter Flynn because he orchestrated that whole hit on his son just to get rid of Gloria, because Gloria and Victor was going to get married, and here it is again, once again, that black factor. Okay, look, I'm just going to throw that out there. If he did all of this to get rid of Gloria, what makes you think he didn't disown Kate Egan? Let me know what y'all think. Put it in the comments. I'm gonna talk about Claudia, this child. Is she still gonna be moving Dahlia, y'all? That's the question. Do you think she gonna be moving Dahlia? Because from the trailer, I ain't seen no Dahlia in sight. It looked like we looking at the Coco in the pictures. And that's why I feel like with that, I feel like they're really, that's where they're going with that. They got they had Coco in the pictures. I don't want to try to say all of that, but I feel like with this, I don't think they're even going with that whole Dahlia thing this year. If they are, I would like to see how it's going to play out. And now, as far as this, Walter Flynn did not want his daughter in the business. I think he got word of how the Dahlia's on the street and it's on and popping, and he probably made her shut it down, because that's why she looked like she got that pout on her face, with like she's angry that she's not getting her way. So that's what I see with that. Now, as far as Tommy, let me get into Tommy's thing. Tommy gonna have enemies coming from him at all sides. So he's doing it right way. He's already trying to orchestrate it. Since I got enemies coming from both directions, let those enemies attack each other, and then we slip in and do and become the connect. I think that's what they're gonna try to do, but I feel like it's gonna be a lot of violence. You got the Serbs that he's gonna be up against. The Serbs, And look, they didn't seem so much of a threat last season, but I think this season, hey, Vashandria, I think this season, this is how it's gonna go down. They're gonna try to neutralize Walter Flynn and his crew, but I think they're gonna have the Serbs go after them. And you know why I say that? I say that to say, remember this picture where I showed you him? They're gonna have they're gonna have the Serbs come after them. Now in the picture with Walter Flynn, they look like it was a this look like this is the Serb spot down here in the corner. I think that's the Serb spot. I think someone went in there and attacked him, and I believe it's Walter Flynn's crew. So just let me know what y'all think about that so far. Um I feel like that's going to happen because not only that, and then you got to look at it like this. Tommy can only trust Diamond right now, right? If Tommy can only trust Diamond, he can't trust Jannard. Junkie Jannard ain't gonna take out his brother, and neither is Diamond. So I feel like, how can I say this? I feel like Jannard is a weak link because we can't trust him. So the question is, will Diamond take out his own brother because of the things he's doing? Because they're already fighting for the top spot, him and his brother. So I feel like with that, somebody's gonna have to go in order for them to succeed. So that's how I feel about that. Um, Tamika, I'm about to send it right now, boo. So let me go back on screen. Let me go back on screen because I just sent her that link. So with this being said, I feel like Victor's a loose cannon, but will he team back up with Tommy, or are they done for good? Is he gonna try to hear Tommy out if Tommy comes to talk to him and explain that hit was orchestrated by his father to cause division? I feel like he might do that. They all both of his children, both of their children, both of Walter Flynn's children have some sort of resentment. Now, will we see Kate Egan come to Chicago? Yes, we will, because you know why? Do you remember the last episode of Power Force? Kate had all those boxes in the living room. She's coming there. She's moving to Chicago, or she's going to hang out there for a while. Then we got the last element of surprise. The last element of surprise. I'm going to wait for Tamika to get here before we discuss that, because me and her going to bounce the little ideas. I'm going to look to the chat. I think, okay, you said, I think Jannard and Diamond will make up and join forces again. So where does that leave Tommy, DeMarcus? Where does that leave our boy Tommy? I got Jannard back doing the Flynn family, and Jannard will take out Walter Flynn after Walter Flynn takes out Malkovich, and Jannard will take the pipeline over again. You think it's going to be him? Or do you think that they're going to make Jannard do all the work? Because in that clip, in that season trailer, you saw Tommy and Jannard shooting, busting the pow side by side. So if they, they like that, he could trust them, but to a certain point. And I feel like they might do something where they might backdoor Jannard, and he don't even know. Then you got the feds after them too. So we got to know who's in alliance with them too, as well. And that's where I'm going with this so far. I feel like at this point we're gonna see a lot of action. I'm live. I'll call you back. I'm live. Yeah. So at this point we're gonna see a lot of action as far as with the crew. Let me go up. Okay. Jeremiah, what you saying? Vic is gonna blank father. he's gonna, he gonna take out the father or take out the Sturb, and the Sturbs are gonna take out him. You think so? You know what? I could see that probably happening, but I hopefully, because not for nothing, Victor could shoot. He got his aim. He got a good aim. I feel like he might fall back in line with Tommy if they have a conversation, because they already found out the father was lying in the finale of last season. Okay, one of the Flynns get bodied this season for sure. Okay. Um, Tommy should have changed his name when he got to Chicago. Now the Feds gonna piece it up together. Yeah, he should have. But you know what? It's a possibility that still could happen. Because keep in mind that Flynn theory, I really feel like that could come out. I want to stick with it. Kay will be looking for that money in Miriam's house and looking after D-Mac. Yeah, she's happy to have a grandson. Hey, Tamika.
Hey, what's going on?
Thanks for coming through. I know this was spontaneous. Remember, I had the whole bunch
Yeah.
of issues a couple of nights ago, so I'm like behind, so I'm trying to catch up. Let me see. Hey, Jocelyn. I really hope this season brings something, because it was a hit and miss for me that season. I love Tommy and I want him to bring it, and I love his comeback lines. Me too. I want to see what happens with this. Now,
Yeah.
you got any what is your take on what you think may or may not happen this season?
Well, I was listening a little bit because I didn't even know you was on to what you were saying about what's his name, Paulie and his son. And I remember you saying that when season 1 came around. I definitely agree. I hope we're gonna be bringing it harder. I believe we will with this season. And I want to see more from Diamond. Like in the clip for the trailer, we hearing him say that him and Tommy is in this together. They're the bosses. He asking if anybody got a problem with that. And my problem with Diamond in the first season was that one minute he would be down with Tommy, and the next minute he was like flip flopping, one foot in, one foot out. So I need him to definitely be like more direct on board. If you in, you in. If you out, you out. Like let's not be playing the same games in season 2.
I agree. I
Yeah.
totally agree with that. I feel like he plays defense, or I won't say he wants to be loyal to his brother, and he wants to be loyal to Tommy. Now, he already he already felt like he didn't want any parts in the beginning of being back with the CBI boys. He didn't want to do it again, but now he feels like he feels like he's going to do that. What do you think that Jannard is going to just fall back now and let him take the lead, or you still think it's going to be a power struggle with the two brothers?
I think it's going to be a power struggle probably in the first half or the first couple episodes, and eventually they're going to probably come together over, I don't know exactly what issue it's going to be, but Jannard is headstrong. We already know that he had his plans in season 1, and I don't see him backing down. I feel like he's going to still be out to get his. I was rewatching. I ain't finished the whole season, but I had started rewatching. I think I watched like the first 6 episodes over. And it was bugged out to me that Jannard had so many issues with Tommy when Tommy literally saved him like 3 times. I was like,
exactly.
Well, what is the problem here?
That's why that's what led me to calling him Junkie Jannard. So my question, I got now I'm gonna, we already know that we talked about the Power Book 2 and Power Book Force combining and intertwining.
Yeah.
And I believe it's gonna happen this season because, like I said, Tommy needs soldiers. He don't got no soldiers.
Yeah,
Tariq is on the run. Tariq is on the run. He's not on the run from the law. He's on the run from Monet and that crew and Noma. So I do believe that he's gonna come back and beg his Uncle Tommy to help him. And if I'm gonna give this prediction too, if Diamond does not put his foot down with Jannard, he he might get taken out. And this is
Mm-hmm.
how we gonna see Ghost come back too, because they need him. They want him. They
Mm.
have him, and he wants to save his son. So I believe that's how that's all going to intertwine, and then it's going to go right into Powerful 2, because you know that's coming up next. What's your take?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's definitely an interesting theory because we know that people been like mixed on that. Half of the
Mm-hmm.
people want him back. Well, I think more than half. Everybody was still so upset on how the whole thing ended, but some people are like, leave it alone now. Some people still want him back. And I know he kept saying in interviews that the money wasn't never right, and if it was right, I didn't think they would bring him back in that way. I felt like if they brought him back, it was going to be more like Tariq seeing him type of thing. But that would be interesting if they did it that way.
I think he's gonna be, and he's gonna come back cocky too. Like, look, I had to come back to save y'all. Tommy too. I'm telling you. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
could be wrong, but I could be right.
Yeah, because Tommy really don't have nobody. Like he got to start from scratch.
Mm-hmm. At least he had Liliana before, because I trusted her more than Diamond.
Exactly. That's why I was so mad that they took her out, man. That really ticked me off. It was like she was somebody that we wasn't even expecting. But then once she was in there, I was like, all right, I was here for her.
So you said don't bring him back, Detroit?
Detroit, don't bring him back.
I want to know why. You want me to send you the link, man?
He been saying that he don't want him to come back.
I think he's gonna come back, y'all. I think he's gonna come back. I feel like he is gonna come back. He's gonna have to come back to save his son. The question is how he gonna do it. Because remember, they was getting ready to come for him before he got taken out. The police. And
Mm-hmm.
Blanca Rodriguez. That's when she got socked by Dre coming out of that door.
Mm-hmm.
He gave her 2 pieces of biscuit on the go and through the drive-through.
Right.
So
Yeah,
yeah, so
man.
that's how I feel about that.
Yeah, Liliana was the realest, man. I wish they didn't do that to her, especially not from no daggone Claudia. And
That's what I'm
I
saying.
feel like one of the Flynn's gotta die too.
I feel like that too. I feel like if I don't know if it's gonna be Walter Flynn, because he in another series too.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be him, y'all. It might be him, and then they're gonna have some sort of animosity towards Tommy if he did do it.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, dearie.
They
So
be looking for a reason to have animosity towards Tommy to like Rick and Claudia, child.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think one of them gotta go. And
But
I want to see more from Walter this season too, because they kind of held it back to the end with him in the first season. He was sick most of the first season, and he would either be arguing with Claudia or Vic about what they was doing with their life. And then we kind of see him show out more towards the end. So I'm expecting like when it start out season 2, he should be coming hard. That's it. Shouldn't be a bunch of talking.
I feel like it shouldn't be talking. It shouldn't be idle threats. If you're going to
Mm-hmm.
do something, I want you to carry out. He waited till
Yeah.
almost episode 8 or 9 to carry out something against Tommy, and that's
Mm-hmm.
why I feel like, and I think he did it. He figured he scared his son and make it look like Tommy did it.
Right.
So I that's why I strongly believe that he knows that that's his family.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's going to blank Walter Flynn. Stop putting the y'all know y'all can't say the KI double hockey sticks on YouTube, because they be wilding right now with the
Yeah.
trying to give you strikes and stuff. So I'm trying to be careful. Y'all know how,
Mm-hmm.
look, if you gonna do KI hockey, double hockey sticks, you can say take it out, turn a water off, kick the bucket, whatever the case may be. Y'all know other phrases. So
Mm-hmm.
let's try to keep it, Claudia
Mm-hmm.
had to save Walter Flynn's life, and Liliana had to go. I know she had to go, but she had too many easy kills. She had the other kill with the other dude where it looked like she ain't know what she was doing, and then this one, Liliana was taking out dudes, and you mean to tell me y'all gonna let her get caught slipping like that in a
Yeah.
firefight? That
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me. I'm sorry.
Auntie, you know.
Hey, what's up, RD? Booby said, I think Walter gets taken out and the siblings go into a power struggle over the family business. I could see that.
Yeah, but Victor didn't want to do this anymore. So you think
Mm,
he's gonna have a change of heart because Gloria's not here no more?
that's true. Because what we see, but that may just be like the very beginning. It looked like he pouring all his feelings into the bottle.
Yep.
And we know that Claudia is still going to be wanting to go hard and be in charge. I
I
don't think we're
agree.
going to have no Dahlia in this. It looks like they focusing on the Coco.
Yeah, that's what I saw too. And it was bricks and bricks and bricks and
Mm-hmm.
bricks of it. So let me see. So do you wait? So do you think Kate Flynn wants not Boots? No, I don't think that. I think they're related by marriage. I think they had another brother, and that other brother died, and that was the brother that was married to I believe she was married to somebody because her last name is Egan, but she
Mm-hmm.
was in that family, but she got disowned after she had JP. And
Yeah, I could see that because
that's what I think. Like I said,
remember when they was going to the nursing home, JP and well Tommy wouldn't know anyway because he was just getting there. Remember, he initially thought grandma wasn't even alive anymore, but remember they was trying to figure out like all her bills and everything was paid, and they was like, I don't know, with some other account that's set up or whatever. I could see that being from the Flynns, like they was covering it because they didn't know where that money came from.
right. I agree with that. So let me move on to the next thing. Now, as far as we're gonna talk about the whole FBI crew that's with them. I
Mm-hmm.
thought I had pictures of them. I don't know what happened to it.
What's up, Candy Love?
Hey, Candy. I don't even see it now.
That would
Okay.
be interesting.
Now we see that he's getting recognized in the. You saw the trailer, right?
Mm-hmm.
We see that he's getting recognized now, and they know who he is. So now they know he's not deceased because remember they had him as the
Mm-hmm.
person. I don't
Right.
know why he went there with the same. He should have changed it up a bit. You're right about that, but I think it's still time to do that. He might change it up, but I doubt it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm curious of. How does that work? Because you were supposed to be deceased, you accused of all kind of stuff. Now you getting wrapped up into the stuff in Chicago, and they look
And
like they coming after you hard, and
and
they know
that
you alive. So how does
remember
that
he
work?
got okay. Now getting back to my theory, with Ghost coming back, that's how he's gonna get clear to all of that. Because remember, Tasha implicated him saying that he took out
Mm-hmm.
Ghost. If he comes
Mm-hmm.
back, then that case is dissolved. But then they're gonna be back on Ghost. So I want to know how they're gonna finagle this. Um,
Mm-hmm.
as far as the woman in Chicago that's going after them, will we see Blanca Rodriguez come back?
Yes, I think we
Will she
will.
get it through the teletype? That whole thing showing Tommy Egan's profile and everything. Do you think we'll see that?
Yeah, because what? See, I'm confusing the daggone shows now, but I know
Oh,
at the end of one of them, we seen Blanca and she was wanting to go out there, but they was telling her that's not her division or something, and they got wind of something that was happening there. So I'm
mhm.
pretty sure Blanca behind gonna be right there.
Yeah, of course she's gonna be.
EJ said I hope Blanca comes. I don't want to see her, but I know she gonna be there.
Of course she's gonna be there. She's gonna be there. And she's gonna be just like this. Thomas Patrick Egan, you're under arrest. You're under arrest
Mm-hmm.
for them. She's gonna say it. I almost said the M word. That's why I had to stop. But she's coming back.
Yeah, I could see her coming.
She's coming back now. And now I do believe Tariq is gonna be working with Tommy. Tariq, now we already know that Tariq is he's got his hammer locked and loaded. His aim is on point.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know he's ready. He gonna get jump in there, and they gonna they gonna fall
Yeah,
for it.
I see that because when Power Book 2 ended, the way that it ended with them having to run away, I was like, they got to be on their way to Chicago. Where else is he going?
So you think it's gonna be broadcasted on TV, Jeremiah? Like, have you seen Thomas Patrick Hagan? He's wanted for
Right.
multiple crimes from New York City, and he has navigated his way to Chicago.
Oh Lord, Booby Trap said if Ghost comes back, I'm done with Power. Seriously? Come on now. You know they be having their ways that they bring these characters
Movie
back.
stop crying. You know
They
they're gonna do this. I don't know why y'all can't get over this. This is a ghetto soap opera. This is the hip hop soap opera. They're gonna bring him back like they do in normal soap operas. He's coming back to life.
he was living and hiding all of this time. He was never dead. Oh God.
They're gonna. I hopefully we will see how they orchestrated everything. If they do, I think if they don't, then they're cheating the public. They should
People
show
they
a
cheating
whole
the
flash.
public.
Yes, because they should show if they do bring Ghost back, they should show a whole flashback on how he got away and how he navigated everything from the time when he left the hammer on Tariq's bed when he came in his room and aimed it at him. So that means it was a setup from there. If it was a setup from there for him to do that, and he decided to do it that way. So then that means that pow was filled with blanks. The hammer was filled with blanks when Tariq made the made the shot. That's what I'll go with it. Okay, let me see. I think the USB that Angela's nephew is Tommy's confession. So you think that if it is, why wouldn't okay, she didn't play it. But we didn't see him play it yet. I believe. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
I spoke about that Jeremiah last week.
Yeah, I do think that's gonna connect.
If we see him get transferred there, then that means it was something on there implicating Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he left. Well, he came in and he left. Hopefully he'll come back again. Okay, so
Oh, shoot, sorry.
that's my take with all of that. I feel like it's gonna if we see those three factors, Paulie's son, because how they getting all this information?
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's why I think Paulie's father is gonna start spilling the beans.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with that. So you gonna say you done if he come back? That done. That's it. So he's done if they come back.
I think that nurse that's messing with Tommy is gonna be done too. We know he don't got good luck when it comes to women.
No.
So
Hopefully he don't choke her out.
mm-mm.
What up, Detroit?
What's popping? What's popping?
What's up?
Hey,
So
what's
I
up?
mean, I done spat out my theories.
Oh, okay, what's your theory?
I already said I feel like with this, it's gonna be a power struggle between Jannard and Diamond, and one of them might end up going. One of them might end up going, and and I believe it might be Diamond. If it's Diamond, that's how Ghost's gonna come back. I feel like we already know that Tommy needs soldiers, so Tariq is on his way there. When they pulled out in that car, they driving to Chicago. It only take a couple of hours to get there.
Mm-hmm.
They have to leave New York because they got people coming at them from all sides too, just like Tommy. So
Yeah.
the best bet is to let me get down with my uncle and his crew.
I agree with you on that though. I don't agree with you about Ghost. Ghost ain't coming back. He dead.
Okay.
But Jannard, I don't want him to go. That's the best character on this show. Jannard and D-Mac. If they develop them two characters,
That's why I think it's gonna be Diamond because he have the heart to take his brother out.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
oh man.
And
Well,
you spelled cancel wrong with the
I
shot.
did.
Yes.
Oh, well, I'll be right back. I'm
Oh,
about to get
you
them. I'm
said
about to take
you.
care of that.
It looks like you're saying channel to shy.
No,
Channel.
it meant to say cancel.
Yeah, I know. I when I saw the scene, I know. I said, "Oh, you probably humming and hawing and all sorts of cussing at what's going on."
I don't like that
Mhm.
they make I know that's how I gotta go, but I don't like the whole Jannard against Diamond thing. I want to take
Neither
my
do
brother
I.
out.
Neither do I. But they always want to do a Cain versus Abel thing,
Yeah.
and that's what they're doing with this.
Hmm.
D
I
Mac.
don't mind it though. I don't mind it for. I can't do it for 3 seasons though. I think they get. I think they're gonna have to come together and fight that Mexican cartel. They ain't gonna have no choice.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to Moochie. I could see them starting out with them still being against each other, maybe the first couple episodes or the first half, and then they're gonna have to come together at the end of the day. It's like, I could go at my brother, but nobody else can, type of thing.
Yeah, of
I
course.
need. I need D Mac in New York though. Be honest with you, D Mac ain't gonna be scared of no Kane. That's all I'm gonna say
So okay,
about that.
so let me ask you this. So do you think he's gonna actually really form forces with Tommy and go after Monet and their crew?
I think when your theory might be right. I think that he gonna tell Tommy he needs soldier. I think he gonna send D Mac with him. I think D Mac could go with him.
I feel like Janar's gonna backdoor him in the last minute, like he did last time. Why would he
Hmm.
trust him? He did it not once but twice.
I feel you though. I'm just talking about Tommy's nephew. Though. I ain't talking about Jannar. I'm talking about Tommy's
Okay,
nephew. I'm
no,
talking
because you
about D
all right.
Mac. I don't know about Jannar, but I like Jannar. I think he's the best character on this show.
Okay, so Demarcus has called me crazy, but I think JP will catch a random body in this season, of course, especially if Kate dies. So you think she's gonna pass?
Mm.
You know, she don't even be there that long.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
She don't even be there that long. I think
This and
I
this
think if
too.
she's if okay, let me ask y'all something. What do you think? Like I said, I think they're related. I feel like Walter Flynn and Kate Egan are gonna have a chat. We're gonna see some screen time with them.
I could
Mm.
see that.
Because I'm telling you, they're related. They're related by marriage. They're not related like brother and sister. They're related by marriage. Well, they could be brother and sister like that. And because she got married before and the person died, and then she hooked up with JP's father,
Hmm.
then that's how she got disowned. That's my take on it. I see it that way. But like
Got
I
this.
said, I could be
She got
wrong.
this on 2 times, didn't she? Or three
Huh?
actually. She got this on 3 times, right? She got this on by Ghost Daddy, because I actually believe that's Ghost biological mother. Nobody can tell me different. I think
I
Tommy.
remember you saying that
Yeah,
before.
but he always said that his mother wasn't his mother a drunk too?
No, his mama. His father was a drunk. They never really said much about
They
his
never
dad.
said much
His
about
father.
the mother.
Yeah, that's why I think Kate is his real mother.
If she's his real mother, he didn't know that.
I know that's what I'm saying, but I think that's his real. I think that's his real mother. The Tommy and Ghost are brothers, not no like real best friend, but that's his biological brother, man. Just like JP, man.
That would definitely be interesting. I remember you saying that before.
You did say that
You
before.
never know because they didn't
It
tell much
sounds
about his
good.
mother.
It sounds like a good theory. It sounds very good. A
They
good
bring
side
this up in
theory.
Raising Canaan, though. They could actually do that.
Jannard is a better actor than Diamond, so I can see Diamond dying and then joining up with Tommy to take out the ones who flanked him. They get tight. That's a possibility.
Yeah.
That's a
Hmm.
possibility. But I don't see how Brillo say it. You don't know what it's like in there. Like so he might get taken out.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that he going in on it, then he gets taken out. I could see it because that's the only way I could see them two coming together. Because everything else has just been like, mm-mm.
So that's where I'm going with all of that. That's basically I had 3 theories. Two of them I told you would take time to manifest. And that's
Mm-hmm.
the Kate Egan being related to the Flynns, as well as Paulie being as well as Paulie's son being an informant, and Paulie's gonna end up being a snitch.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, we
and
already seen them going to the path of that because the cops feel like he's the weakest link and that's their way in.
through the son.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, and if y'all see him dressed up and he running with the father, y'all know what's up.
I
I said
think
this last season. Like I said, I'm gonna put the links of those 2 videos in the description. All y'all gotta do is click down in the link, and y'all be able to watch the theories.
I think
Mm-hmm.
Paulie wanted Tommy to take over the whole organization for him and Walter Flynn could retire because he's getting old and he's sick.
Yeah, but he remember. Okay, do you remember when he had the little meeting where he called Tommy in and he asked him to get down, and Tommy was like, "No, I'm my own man. I don't want to be in this. I don't want to." Tommy already turned him down.
But he only reason he turned him down because he wanted to be his own boss. You
So then,
know what I mean?
okay, so let me ask y'all this. Chat too. Do y'all see a deathbed confession with Walter Flynn and him saying that you have a Flynn and now the business is yours?
He can't be a Flynn though because his father is the Italian monster, which is
We
Tommy's
already know
father.
that. We already know that. But he is, like I said, go back to the theory video. Even Walter Flynn says something that he know. He says, "I see your eyes. You're such."
Yeah, because I was just rewatching it and
I'm
he tells
telling
them,
y'all.
you got a little bit of the Irish in you too. I can see it
Yeah,
in you. You one of us, you know.
yeah. So I'm
And
telling
then you got the hospital bill being paid and we don't know who's paying it. So I do
you,
think it's probably
drop
gonna be some
another one,
connection there.
Tamika.
I think it's gonna be some kind of connection there, but I don't
He
know if
not
it's gonna be a deathbed confession about it.
Look,
Maybe
I
to
want to be
Kate.
extra. I
a
have to
family.
be extra, y'all.
He
Look, it
not a
might
family.
be. Look, we might get a deathbed confession. It might not be where he might tell Claudia that's your
Then
brother.
Claudia and Vic would be real pissed because it's like now
Yeah,
that's more reason for them to hate Tommy.
yeah, that's your brother, and he's gonna be in charge because he can handle this. Victor don't got the guts to handle it. Claudia, you're a woman, you can't do it. So who's gonna be in charge?
You
Tommy.
talking about step? You talking about step brother?
What?
You said Tommy is that's their brother. How Tommy their brother
Yeah,
when
a
Tommy?
step brother or a half brother.
I was about to say because
A step brother
Tommy.
or a half brother. I don't even think they're brother and sister though. I believe he's in the Flynn family. Like, let's say by marriage, meaning, let me break it down like how I did in my video. That means Kate Egan married a Flynn, or Kate Egan is technically a Flynn, but she married somebody to become an Egan. Do y'all get it now? Y'all walking with me on this? So then that
Yeah,
means when you get married, you give up your maiden name. That's why her name is Flynn. And he is Walter Flynn's grandson.
Walter Flynn grandson. I
Not
don't
grandson,
know.
I'm sorry, I got it confused. Walter Flynn's nephew. That's what I meant to say.
Okay,
If Kate, let's say if Kate Egan and Walter Flynn are sister and brother. I know y'all saying how, but they're sister. They're related by marriage. They're related. She got married to somebody else that was an Egan. So she's a Flynn. I'm telling y'all, when she come back, that's when we gonna find all of this out. Cause they bringing her back, and she's gonna be seen now. Before she just went in the house and you didn't see her no more. She wasn't out and about like that. So, and she gonna be looking for that money in the walls. You're right, Tamika. So I'm gonna close. I guess I'll close it out. I mean, unless y'all got something else y'all want to add, cause I don't. Let me go to the chat. Okay, Tommy needs soldiers, and he will send for 2-Bit to help him. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but listen. Remember, I said we might see, being that they're gonna do like a cross thing. Let me kick my whole little theory thing. Remember the old car that 2-Bit gave to him, and they swapped cars. Even though people saw Tariq in that Oldsmobile in the Cutlass Supreme, they still acknowledge that's Tariq's car. They're gonna see that car. They're gonna probably probably aim at it and fire, and they just gonna set 2-bit off, and then that's how the war, that's how he gonna be brought in. Cause you know he gonna bust back. He gonna find out who it is. He gonna find out who it is and try to take him out.
Man, Kate got to be. She got to make it back to New York because that door. They gonna She had cameras in her house. That's gonna make it. That's gonna tell Tariq that was Diana that was dressed as Monet. So she
You
got to
don't need
make
the
it.
cameras when you got Ring. You got your whole thing there. All she gotta do is go back to her app. So you don't even
But
gotta go back to New York. Where
she do
he,
though. But she don't.
she'll
But
be
they
like
don't know
this.
that though.
If she bumps into Tariq again and she said, "You came to my house and the girl came near," I got a picture of da da da, and then she shows it.
Right, but she going back to New York though. They gonna have her
Oh
switching.
yeah,
That's
that's why
the
I said that in the beginning earlier when I first started. I don't think she's gonna stay there for long. I think she's going to visit, but when we saw her, she was packing up to leave.
Yeah, there was a lot of boxes
There was a
there.
lot of boxes in there.
right.
So I try to
Mhm.
pay attention to the details, and Kate Egan is gonna be bet between Chicago and New York.
Right.
Mhm.
And now
That's
that
the crossover right
they know that she knows where Tommy is. They probably all staying in the old house, except for Tommy. He's staying, in the house that looked like a firehouse. He's still staying
Mhm.
there, where everybody knows where he lived, which I think is the move. Because there's too many people knew where he lived. The Serbs knew where he lived. They pulled up on him. Claudia knew where he lived. All of them. Okay, so Booby Trap says 2-bit versus Kane will be fire. Yeah, Kane would
there.
get. I would like to see a
Two
fist.
bit would take Kane out in 2 seconds.
I want to see a fist fight with them two though, because
Man,
Kane
that
act like he could kick
Hmm.
anybody behind.
it won't even really be no match to be honest with you. My man 2-bit would destroy him.
Good. That's how Tariq he be doing Tariq. So
He would
that'll be a
love
good
that
sight to
boy.
see.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Kate not going back to New York. Go ahead, Jeremiah. I hear you. I feel you on that. And that's how I feel. Once I saw all the boxes, I don't think she's coming back. She might visit, but she ain't
she
gonna
is
live
coming
there.
back because when they trying to get D-Mac out the game, she gonna bring he gonna want right to D. That's the
If
crossover.
she does
He,
bring him back like that, so then you're saying that you're gonna see. Do you think they're still gonna be in college? Because
yeah, she
remember
gonna
the
try
whole
to
thing with school.
have
Now
her
that this all happened,
here. Yeah,
Deersville
D-Mac
might
is
be out of the picture now because the block is hot.
Yeah,
smart.
it's
They don't have
going
any
well.
money to
We
go
see
to
how they
school.
tell the story, but it's gonna take them a minute to be able to go there, come
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
back, get all the information, prove that Diana and what's his name was in on shenanigans.
exactly. So she coming right back to New York with D-Mac because D-Mac gonna go to college with Tariq. Not knowing that Tariq is more of a savage than he is. He gonna get into more trouble in New York. That's the crossover right there.
Miriam last name was Egan. Yeah, but like I said, that the way I broke it down before, I might be like mixing it up. Like I said, by marriage. So then that means that Walter Flynn is Kate's uncle. They are related. I'm telling you. So if you're saying that, because I'm going by what Jeremiah said. He said
Hmm.
somebody said that. Okay, Demarcus. He said Miriam's last name was Egan. Okay, so then that means she's related to Walter Flynn, and she did get disowned. She could have got disowned by Miriam's father. I mean Miriam's husband, which would be
They,
her father, right?
they both Kate
If
and
he was working
Walter
with
Flynn.
Walter
They
Flynn,
look the same age though.
yeah, that's what I'm
They look
saying. That
like they
might be his
the same age.
sister. She, Miriam Egan might be Walter Flynn's sister. They're related. I don't care what nobody said. They related, and if
It
they
could be because if she got married, then that's how her name could have changed to Egan. I mean, it's not that far
exactly.
fetched.
See, people don't
Hmm.
want to see it, but
How many times
I tried to break it down before, but
how many times she got married though? Because she got married to Joe's father, so she was her last name was St. Patrick's.
Whose last name was St. Patrick?
Kate's last name was St.
But
Patrick.
Kate seemed like she
Her last
got
name is not
around.
no St. Patrick. Where?
Kate
You
seemed like
trying
she got around
Where?
from what JP father was saying. So that's not so far
Hey,
fetched.
Tina.
That's why Ghost kicked her out the way. That's why Ghost father to let her go. They was married in Queens. He let her go.
I don't think she. I think they were shacking up.
She shacked up with everybody.
Yeah. Remember, she was a stripper. Come on now, y'all act like y'all don't know.
We got to see it though.
Mm-hmm.
See all this happen on real screen, man.
Look, I've been on here for an hour. I gotta come back at 9 because we doing trending topics. So y'all need to tune in for tonight at 9:05. I will be back to discuss trending topics. So keep y'all notifications on. The live is already loaded. We gonna get it in tonight, and then tomorrow I will be back with my first thoughts on the shot. I'll drop something between tonight and tomorrow to let y'all know my first thoughts of that before we go on live on Tamika's channel Monday. Right,
You
T?
ain't watch it?
Huh?
You didn't watch the episode?
Yeah, I watched the episode, but I'm not gonna talk about the shot on Force.
Oh no, I thought you said you was gonna watch
No,
the
I
shot
watched the
tonight.
episode already. That's why I said
Oh,
I know you was humming and hawing with on a certain scene. But we will get to that later. Why? Did you
hold
want to
her
come on
accountable.
and discuss it with me so you can have your little rant?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this.
We'll do
I'm not
something pre-recorded.
I'm just saying like that. I'm not even talking about that part. I'm not surprised at that, honestly. But y'all gotta hold Lena Waithe accountable, man. Her writing skills are horrible.
Okay.
And this ain't the first
I'm
stuff she done
not
messed
here to look. I already talked. We already talked about there's a lot of holes in there right now, but I don't want to talk about that on this particular
Oh,
live.
for sure, for sure. I was just saying though, you know what I mean? Shout out to her though,
Yeah,
but
you trying to
man.
force my hand.
I don't want you tap dancing now.
No, I know you know how to tap dance though, right, Tamika? We
No,
heard
I seen
tap shoes all that night.
she was
Yeah,
tap
it's a
dancing.
mess.
Hey, booby, she was doing the cha-cha slide.
I wasn't doing no cha-cha
Shut
slide.
your class. Oh
Slide,
my God.
Listen, if y'all
slide
go
to
back to that video, I had stumped you 3 times where you danced around the issue with your little tap shoes, and then you didn't
the
answer the question, and you proposed another question to me. That's tap
right.
dancing.
She was tap dancing for about 20 minutes
Nah,
to the end of the movie.
that is
She
not
was
true.
she
That
was
is
doing
not true. That is not
the
true.
cha-cha
It is not true. I know I wasn't tap dancing, but I
Slam
gotta
you.
be I
Slam
gotta
your
be a
hammer,
little.
Moochie.
I
Slam your
gotta
hammer.
put some brown shoes up in there with the hammer, y'all. That's the choice tap shoes.
she was doing the cha-cha slide. Hey, Tamika, she was doing the cha-cha slide.
I heard they
Slide
call
to the right.
somebody called you Mr. Bojangles. Miss, you call me Miss Bojangles?
Oh Lord.
You better call him Mr. Bojangles.
Uh-uh.
Which
Uh,
show y'all watching September 1st? The Shot of Force. Who is the true king of Chicago due to Tommy? Tommy's
So
not a king
Marcus,
yet.
yes.
I want to see him. I want to see his rise to power.
mm.
I would love to see that. Duda, I feel like they did turn him into a character, and y'all got me going back on this again. I'm getting off, and I'll put up the shot and come back on if y'all want me to.
Marcus.
Y'all not gonna force my hand. It's not.
uh, I'm
Look,
watching fourth first, but I'm
look.
gonna be watching both of them, and we're gonna be recapping all of them. So y'all come through.
Yeah, she gonna be. Look, she's doing. What you got lined up? What you got lined up? You gotta tell
um,
us. We got doing Saturday and Sunday and
yeah,
Monday.
Saturday I got trivia. Sunday we doing throwback coffee, and Monday I think it's EJ's turn. We're gonna be talking about the shy. Yeah, and
I thought it was
Sunday we
your turn.
gonna be. Is it EJ?
Nah, it's your turn.
It's my turn. I
Yeah.
don't even know, child. I listen. I've been doing so much stuff. I don't know whether I'm coming or going, but we gonna be here no matter what. We'll be on all the channels. And
And
we'll
make
be
sure, Make sure you sub up to him too. Good luck with that 16 episode of the show.
I got some tap shoes for you and some tap shoes for booby traps.
And when she really was, she was doing the cha-cha slide, y'all. Go back and
I
watch that
wasn't
video.
doing no cha-cha slide. That was you doing the
That
cha-cha
was
slide.
you. You were
That
like,
was
you were
you.
like, you were like, I can't talk about that. You know, I'm like, come on,
No,
Moochie.
I said my theories for my channel. That's what I said. I look, you wanna go to the truth?
No, we not talking about that. We talking about when we was talking about the trending topics, that situation. You was
Oh,
tap dance. You had the tap
no,
shoes on.
I wasn't tap dancing. I was being watching for people's feelings.
Yeah, there you go. There.
I
She
don't
about
want
to
to hurt
round
people. I don't want to hurt people I care about.
I love everybody, but them
But
tap shoes got.
once that person gave me the go ahead, it was on.
Oh my
There
God!
wasn't no tap dancing around.
She was doing the cha cha slide, Tamika.
I will concede to. I won't say I tap dance. I didn't put it
Yeah,
on the thumbnail. If you ask what you asked me, but that's not tap dancing. I still discussed it.
you just admitted that you tapped that.
I said I'll give you that. I didn't tap. That's not tap dancing. You tap dance. Tap dancing is when you be like, I ask you a question and you ask me another question with a question instead of answering my question. That's tap dancing.
You know what? Maybe I did tap dance, but you did the cha cha slide. You was all over the place.
No, I
You
wasn't.
admitted it, so we both tap danced together. But you was doing the cha cha slide though.
No, you was doing you was doing. You know what? I'm gonna show you what you
Let
was
me see.
doing.
Let
I'm gonna show
me
you
see.
what you was doing this later on this evening. I'm gonna show you what you was doing.
Crisscross.
I got something
Everybody.
special. I got something special for you. Look, and here he go egging them on.
Hey, Samara.
Look,
Yeah, crazy.
look, y'all ain't gonna put on no brown top shoes for Detroit and Booby. They ain't answer my questions that day.
Yo, Chimuchi was tap dance. She was doing the
No,
cha
there
cha
go your
slide.
shoes right there. And we gonna close it out right there with the brown shoes.
Hey, DeMarcus, to answer your question, I'm
Answer
going
what
right
question?
about what we watching first. I'm going to Force. I ain't watching the show.
I
That's
think
over with for me.
I'm gonna watch Force first, but which review am I gonna do? It depends on which one it was better to me.
You know which one gonna be better.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I don't know. All right, so we already discussed what we doing next. I will be back at 9:05 with trending topics. Keep your notifications on. Holla at your girl. Thanks for coming out. I don't even know where this doggone mouse is. It on went to my thing. Okay, here we go. Thanks for coming out. God bless. Have a good night. I appreciate all of y'all for coming. Let me just thank everybody in the chat. Samara P. Angel, Jeremiah DeMarcus, RD, Booby Tramps in Detroit, even though they gonna say I was cha-cha sliding. What up, Tony? Anywho. Hey, Candy Love. So that is the end of our show for this evening. See y'all at 9 and holla at your girl. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And I'm out, y'all.